BlueSpecs reviews. I am going to review another Surly beer. This is probably like, I don't know, I have done at least 5 or 6, I think, now. And having gotten through a good bit of their beers, I'm really starting to like their product line. I mean, really, I really am. Their bender is awesome. Their the extra pale ale, I think, was really good. The coffee bender was really good, and there's like two others that I keep seeing that I really want to do, but this is Surly Furious IPA. This beer is 6.7 alcohol by volume. Surly is out of Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. It's the second of back-to-back Minnesota beers I'm doing. Previously, I did the Grain Bell Premium, which is owned by August Shell, which is in Minnesota as well. This being from Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. Really am liking Surly. Really am. This has a 95 on Beer Advocate, which is like really high. It's a really good score. I think at one point it had 100. At one point it did, because at my store they'll sometimes will show you the Beer Advocate ratings, and it said 100, but right now it's 95 as of right now. So I think I had one of these like a week or so ago. And a 4-pack is $10.99, so it's gonna be a good bit of money, that you're paying to get 4 beers, 4 tall boy beers, I guess. But still, I think it's a good investment when you are hearing good things about a certain beer and you really want to try it and you can't get it in a single. So let's go ahead and do this. All right. Fizzing a little bit in my glass here. It's about a 3-finger, we'll call it lighter caramel colored head. The body is quite dark and opaque. A lot of bubbles going upward, as well as a lot of particulate matter floating about. It has a very amber, almost ruby amber kind of shade. In the camera and the playback, it looks more like a brownish amber, but in the light it looks more like a amber brown or amber copper, or no, like ruby amber, I guess what I'm saying. The bottom has like a bit of like a tangerine kind of tweak or hue in it. So let's go ahead and give this beer a smell. This highly rated beer. One reason I love this glass is because of how I love glasses that kind of close down on something, on a beer. It kind of goes out and goes inward. I do like that, because I can just put my face in there and smell it without, and basically get the full smell of the thing. And I used to have a nice tulip glass, and I don't have it anymore. Once I had a IPA glass, which is like one of those things that goes like this, and then has like bubblish kind of sort of things. I don't know. It's it was a glass specifically for IPAs, and kind of like had kind of like a bubbly sort of shape to it. It smells really nice, by the way. Could keep smelling all day just because of the really nice hops. I'll read what it says here. Imperial Red Ale, hoppy red, not really an amber. Furious breaks all the rules. We aren't even sure what to call it. Surly doesn't brew style, and it all started with Furious. In the end, what does style matter? I'm all for hybrid styles. I do like those kind of things, and they certainly can do whatever they want in terms of not brewing to style. But I don't like it. I wouldn't like it if they made something, called it something, and then it wasn't that. In the end, what does style matter? The only question is, do you want another one or not? This undefinable crimson-hued ale delivers aromas of citrus, pine, and caramel toffee, aggressively hopped, beautifully balanced with a caramel malt backbone. Furious delivers a moment of pure beer bliss, and that is a style all its own. Sorry, I'm kind of ragging on that little description there, because they're kind of like trying to trying to trivialize what style means. Style means a lot, in my opinion. But they're this calling, as to this beer particularly, they're not. It's an IPA, but they're sort of bringing the red and some other things into it. So the smell is really of a citrusy and fruity hop aroma, and the pine is there too. Not really picking up any caramel or toffee malts. So let's go ahead and dive in here. That is really well put together. I'll say that first. Sometimes I get to start to hate on beer marketing and beer, like what they call things and the way that they talk about things, about how beer companies talk about their own products. Sometimes that will get me on a rant. So I'll just stop right now. You're getting a very hop resinous thing where you are getting some of the things which I'll explain in a minute, but you're getting this very straightforward hop resiny bitterness, which isn't a bad thing, but it's not my favorite thing in the world either. You are getting a citrusy, slightly piney hop flavor. And along with that straightforward hop resinous thing. The malts are there, which in a way balance it. Oh, I think it tasted like, I can get like with the hop resiny aftertaste, I'm getting like a pineapple thing too. I'm not really getting caramel or toffee. I'm getting a maltiness, which is balancing out those hops, but I wouldn't say caramel and I wouldn't say toffee. No, I'm not really at all, but yeah, I mean, I don't think it deserves 100. I don't think it might deserve 90, maybe. I don't know. It does have some good hot flavors though. The feel is there's a definite, like, along with that hop resiny piney aftertaste. There's a very large amount of crispness. It's somewhat dry and somewhat muggy, I guess, around the medium sort of range, light to medium sort of range. I don't know really what to think about this one. I mean, I have tasted better IPAs, and I don't think that this has it doesn't have the in the talking of beer advocate rating terms, it doesn't deserve outstanding. It doesn't deserve world class either. I'm gonna go ahead and give this beer a B+, just because there's usually, in what I want in IPAs, what makes them be outstanding to me, to be world class and excellent, is that there's not this straightforward hop resininess. There's a complexity, a beautiful profile of hops, of hop flavors, not just this bitterness flavor that overcomes anything else that you might get. And there is a bit of a red IPA thing happening here, which I wasn't a fan of that hybrid at all either. So there's a red IPA sort of thing happening, almost like that sort of thing is happening, and I'm not a fan of that either, because every red IPA, which is a hybrid of styles that I've had, I haven't liked. That's just, I haven't really loved them. This beer is a B+. It is very good. It does have some good hop flavors, but it's just, when it comes to outstanding and world-class IPAs, this does not fit the bill at all, in my opinion. Just my opinion. It's a good beer to try. I'm happy I got it. I'm happy I got the 4-pack.
and I will enjoy drinking the rest of them. But it's just a B plus. It's just a B plus. It's pretty good. It's very good. Not above that. Anyway, let me know what you think of Surly's Furious IPA and any other Surly beer at all. I have some other reviews of their stuff too. Thank you for watching.